Terra Luna Classic. Are we going to break out of this triangle that Terra is currently forming right now? Are we going to explode this week? In today's video, we're going to be having a look at Terra Luna V1 Terra Classic Lunk. A lot of people got mad at me yesterday because I didn't mention the 1.2% tax burn, even though it is old, guys. The 1.2% tax burn, the proposal has been released a month ago, so we're going to be running through that. We're going to be doing some calculation on what could happen and Binance, if it's going to be supporting it or not. So, starting off with the proposal, this is a short thread that I made. I said the burn will be added to the protocol on September 12th and will be set at 0.0%. Shortly after, the 1.2% will be put forward for a vote on the Terra station. The voting can take up to 14 days. Once the vote passes, it can be implemented immediately. So guys, it's not said and done yet, essentially. It's going to take some time and it's going to take 14 days. After that, which most likely will happen, I'm not saying it won't happen, it most likely will happen. After that, we could start, being excited and so on. Now, another thing that I want to talk about is this by Zaradar. He said that Binance could have started burning off-chain yesterday if they wanted to. What most people have to realize is that the off-chain system is totally isolated from the world. So this is more about Binance not wanting to unfairly tax their customers until the on-chain is affected. Now, right now, as of right now, at this second, a lot of people said that, yes, Binance will be doing the tax burn, KuCoin will be doing the tax burn. As of right now, if it does pass, it will only be on-chain. Now, going to this thing right here on Binance, yes, they did mention, and as you guys can see right here, the proposal 3568 was, Binance did recognize it. They know that the proposal is there, but the tax burn is still not a thing yet on Binance. It's not 100% sure, so we're gonna have to see if, of course, if KuCoin and Okets and everyone else starts to saying, okay, we're gonna implement the 1.2 tax burn, then yes, Binance is gonna go ahead and do it. But as of right now, guys, it's only on chain. So anything that happens on the Terra ecosystem or blockchain will get burned. It is not off chain, so it won't happen on exchanges just yet. So if you're transferring money or selling on Coinbase, selling on Binance, it won't happen just yet. As of right now, the news are just on chain. Now, I saw this tweet yesterday that really bothered me. I'm personally myself, I bought Luna when it was very low. I hold 5 million, but this guy said Lunk will be the leading crypto in the space. The bull run Lunk to $1, CZ burns straight to $10. Guys, that is crazy. It's important to be realistic. It's good. I love the community and it's good to be hyped. It's good that you guys have such a you guys are so passionate about Terra Luna. I love it. At the end of the day, what makes really a cryptocurrency is a community behind it. If you have a strong community, anything is possible. I mean, we saw what happened to Doge, to Shiba. We saw what these coins or NFT projects with strong communities. We see what goes on, right? Communities and NFT projects or just projects in general with strong communities really boost up everything. So it's important, guys, to do your own research and due diligence before FOMOing into Lunk or any type of investment. Please, guys, don't invest more money than you can afford to lose. Too many people hope to become millionaires overnight. Things take time. Don't make emotional decisions. Think rationally. So a lot of people think that they could become millionaires literally overnight. They think that Lunk or Luna Classic can literally go to $10 within the next 6 weeks or 6 months. That is crazy. I mean, that would be too easy in my opinion. That means everyone around me would be a millionaire, right? If this would happen, including myself. If this happens, I even made a tweet that I will literally personally give $100,000 away to literally someone who essentially, if it goes to $1 within the next 8 months. Now, I do want to have a look at some calculation that I made. Now, this calculation, it is realistic calculation. A lot of people might disagree with me, and that's completely fine, but this is a calculation that I do want to talk about. Now, assuming the volume, okay, is 300 million. This is a calculated assuming the volume is 300 million and 1.2% is implemented to on-chain only, not off-chain, so not including all the exchanges, okay? The burn rate approximately per day would be 7 billion Terra Luna tokens, okay? After that, okay, it would be 7 billion per day, 300 billion per month, and 2.5 trillion per year. Now, assuming we do 2.5 trillion per year, that would still be very, very difficult. I mean, the market cap of Terra Luna would still be in the trillions if we do go to $1, right? So it would take at least 3 years if we go at this rate. And that's assuming, guys, before I get into the technical analysis real quick, that is assuming, okay, that Terra Luna has a daily volume of $300 million. Now, we know, guys, Terra Luna is not, or Classic is not going to have, we saw a lot of hype this past week, but we know the volume's down, and we know the volume to market cap is 16%. It's good, it's great, but the volume is not always going to be 300 million. I mean, we're looking at all these coins out there, even the top 10. it's not going to always be, you know, 50%, 60% of the market cap, or even 40% of the market cap trading. We have to be realistic at the end of the day. It's very, very difficult to do that. People are going to take profit. People are going to stop trading. We got weekends. People are going to get hyped. People are going to FOMO. The FOMO is going to die. I mean, it happens in every project. And I'm not saying Terra Luna is going to die whatsoever. It's very, very possible that we could hold that $300 million volume every day for maybe a couple weeks. I don't know if that can be sustainable for a year, a whole year in advance, because guys, let's be honest, we're gonna have pullbacks, we're gonna have corrections, we're gonna have long weeks consolidation, and the volume is gonna be 50 million again, it's gonna be 10 million, it's gonna be 100 million, sometimes it's gonna be even more than 300 million, it's gonna be maybe 600 million, maybe one day we're gonna reach to a volume of 1 billion, but it fluctuates, okay? And I really think that Terra Luna can average 100 million of volume a day, which would obviously bring all these numbers down. This would bring to approximately 2.5, and it wouldn't be 7 billion a day. It would be approximately 2.5 billion a day, which is literally nothing. It's 0.04%. Now, I'm not here to FUD whatsoever, guys. I want to be realistic with you guys. You know, at the end of the day, I'm a YouTuber. I'm not a financial advisor. I personally hold Terra Luna Classic, so if it does go up, that would be fantastic. That would be amazing. But we have to be realistic with ourselves at the end of the day, because it's like saying with Bitcoin, and it's like saying a Bitcoin maxi, Bitcoin will reach 1 million next week or next month or in a year. Is that possible? No. Another thing that we have to take into consideration, guys, is that Bitcoin is in a bear market. Okay. The whole crypto market right now is in a bear market, so it's going to be very interesting to see how Bitcoin can handle this thing, essentially. Because if we see Bitcoin dumping below 20K, then we could see Terra Luna dumping below these important levels that I'm going to be talking about. But let's have a look at Terra Luna real quick. This is obviously a LUNC. Let's have a look. Traded at 3012, so 1280. 1284 is pretty much the price right now, and we're currently in an important ascending triangle right now, as you guys can see. So if we end up bouncing between this area, my price prediction or my price target for the breakout should be in a day from now. So tomorrow night, tomorrow evening, tomorrow afternoon, wherever you are in the world, tomorrow morning, August 30th, we should see a crazy breakout on the 4-hour time frame. Now, how do you calculate the target? Well, if we take the top of the triangle to the bottom, we would essentially take that and extend it. Now, what's very, very interesting is, assuming we break out around this area right here, our target would meet exactly at 16. Now, 16 is actually our previous target right here, as you guys can see. So TA doesn't lie. This is actually very, very, very interesting. I mean, it seems like we should be having and exploding and making a nice little move to the top side. And what's even more bullish about this technical analysis, and I'm all about TA, guys. If you know me, my videos are all about TA. I'm less about fundamental analysis, but what I'm even more bullish about it is a stochastic RSI. The stock RSI right here, it seems like it's reversing. So the blue right now is flipping over the red, which is exactly what we want to see. So as you guys can see right here, this is the red right here, the blue or the orange, whatever you want to call it, it's flipping. Now, we know that we're pretty oversold on the stock RSI, right? And that means that there's room for growth, essentially. So it seems like the stock RSI wants to grow, wants to pump, wants to explode. So if we see this moving towards the upside, we could see a potential breakout to 16, which is my target. Now, we know right here, obviously, we saw the pump happening right here, as you guys can see. And ever since when we were having that pump, we had a nice little consolidation and pumped again. And we know we were overbought, I mean, right? We were overbought, so we had to have a nice little cooling phase. And this is exactly what is happening. We had that nice cooling phase right here. We're just consolidating. And as we were consolidating, we saw Terra Luna coming back down. So this is very, very good to see these cooling off periods or consolidations, especially when we see the stock RSI going down. Another thing that I do want to talk about is would be the first resistance that we would have to break. And we got rejected here earlier today. Support. This is a very, very strong support that we would have to essentially break as well to essentially fall back down. So if we break this, which is 11, that's going to be bad news bears for us, and we're most likely going to fall down to 0.00048. And that's about it. I mean, we're going to have to see how this plays out overall. And that's it. I mean, having a look at Terra Luna Classic on the exponential moving average, we've been holding these EMA ribbons pretty well. Now, ever since we were trending below that, it was pretty bearish. We were trending below. This was acting as resistance right here. As you guys can see, we got rejected. As soon as we broke above these EMA ribbons right here, this essentially held it is holding as support. These EMA ribbons is holding us as support, and we just found support. So now we are above it, which is looking pretty bullish. We got a rejection right here at support, a couple ones right here, and now we're getting a few more right here, as you guys can see on the 20 exponential moving average, exactly at the trend line. And we know the trend is your friend until it bends. So this is actually the trend line. We know the trend is your friend, guys. Follow the wave, ride the wave all the time. Don't try to short because it pumped. That's usually not the best sign. Of course, you could short if you can on any exchanges if it goes below. But as of right now, these EMA ribbons are holding pretty well on the 4-hour time frame. And that's about it. So this is my video on Terra Classic Lunk. If you guys like this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.